Hello Brujas and welcome back to my channel. As usual, it's your girl Mogi, the Pastel Bruja, aiding you on your spiritual journey, one pastel post, podcast, YouTube video, however I can get it to you at a time. And I'm here for an updated version of a video that I uploaded a very long time ago. It is a scripting video, and for those of you who don't know what scripting is, I'm going to explain all of that. It is one of the most powerful ways to manifest things, and all you need is a notebook and a pen, and that is it. So we're going to jump right into it. So scripting is manifesting through the act of writing things down as if they already happened, right? So you're going to take a notebook. I recommend having one specifically for scripting. That's what these two books were for. These are my old scripting books. And you're just going to write in them. You're going to use words like as if you're already living this moment. And then you're going to show gratitude as well. So you're going to say, thank you, Spirit. Let's just say we are manifesting a new job. Thank you, Spirit, so much for helping me find this new job. My first day went great. My interview went great. The boss loved me. They called me back for another interview and I got the job. I feel awesome. It's a great place to work. I feel comfortable. You want to be as specific as possible. If you want to talk about what you wore the first day of that job, if you want to talk about how you felt the first day of that job, be as specific, get to all of the details. And you're not going to use words like I will or it's going to. You're going to say I am, it is happening, it's currently actively happening in this moment. So we're not using future tense words, we're using present tense words in our scripting books and when we're scripting things. Now, the color of the pen doesn't necessarily matter, but if you want to give it a little bit of extra oomph, you can look up color, the symbolism of color in spirituality. Let's just say you're trying to manifest a new job, some money, whatever it may be. You might want to use a green pen. If you're trying to manifest love, you might want to use a pink pen, a red pen, whatever it may be. If it's urgent, I like to use a red pen if I want it to happen fast. That's just something that I do personally. I will script in red pen to let Spirit know, like, let's get the move on this one. So don't be afraid to be, like I said, to be as specific as possible. Also, do not let anyone look into, pen down. Do not let anyone look into your scripting notebook. This is an old book, and in the front of it, I actually used my Cricut to write this all these years ago, and it says, this journal is for the act of scripting. It is very personal to me, so if you come across it, I ask that you do not read past this point. This means anyone, period. So if you want to put something like that in the beginning, is so that I also have like some affirmations in the front of it. Like I said, this is an old book that I don't mind sharing. Sometimes if it's something super personal, I will, I hope that wasn't in frame, but if it's something super personal, I will fold it up like this just to keep it a little more private. But yes, be specific, be as specific as possible. That script just caught me off guard. It's very old, and I was like, wow, the growth. We've grown so much, but nonetheless, I hope that scripting works for you. I had one of you comment saying that you scripted and it worked and you manifested a new cell phone and asked that I do an updated version of this. So that's really all you need. If you wanted to amplify it, you can surround yourself with clear quartz, fluorite, carnelian, any of those crystals, citrine, moss agate, anything, jade, anything to promote like abundance, to amplify things, to focus you while you're writing this down, to give it the energy and the oomph that it needs to get a little bit further. And definitely use your own not your own note. Well, yes, use your own notebook. Don't use somebody else's notebook, but use a notebook specifically for this purpose. Don't write it in the back of your math notebook or in the back of your notepad that you use for work. You want to use a specific notebook, and it'll also help you set the mood, set the tone to know that this is what I'm doing right now. This is where all my energy is going, and I am going to use my energy for this, and this is what's going into. Now, this particular book I started when I was watching when the Mandalorian first came out, and I particularly loved that quote. Everything he said, it was, I have spoken, and that was the end of the conversation. That was the end of it, and it just was going to be that way. So I specifically covered this notebook once again with my Cricut with this, and I probably will create notebooks like this for the shop at some point, scripting notebooks, now that I think about it. But you can put a special quote on the front of it or on the inner journal. Even in my new scripting book, this is still in it. It's just a little token for me, because it puts it in, like, once I write it, it's happening. So definitely utilize it. Comment down below if you have scripted before and it's worked, or if you are excited to give it a try. Let us know how it works out for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope gave you a little bit of insight, and I hope it gets you excited to use scripting, because once you start, I promise you, you'll just see it. Because at first I didn't believe it, and once I started doing it and it started working, this is my favorite way to manifest now, is definitely scripting. So give it a shot, give it a try, and let me know how it works out for you. But most importantly, stay beautiful, keep shining, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.